So this is one of the early projects I started on, the little water feature. This was before the lockdown. That was a half barrel for B&M for 25 quid, and the pump I already had, which I think was about 15 quid on Amazon. And I've actually got 5 little fish in there. They're the survivors from the heron attack that resulted in the demolition of the raised pond. The plants are behind it. That was the other day I had some scrapped wood left over from building the pergola, so I thought, what am I going to do with it? So I literally just got some old wood and screwed it together, and that's my little raised planter that's going to have lots of flowers and maybe vegetables in it. And that's there's the fish food. This is where the pond was, the gravel bit here. That's where the pond was. That's now gone, and instead there's a seating area which is underneath the pergola that I built in January, I think it was. And then a couple of weeks ago I've put a corrugated plastic roof on it, and I got 100 metres of fairy lights from Amazon for 30 quid. So it's covered in fairy lights. So I'm thinking about buying another load as well. This is another piece of wood that I had left over. I was feeling a bit creative, so I just cut it in a bit of a weird shape, drilled some holes in it, and the granddaughter's going to come over and hopefully paint it soon. We got the old man face that we got from the Malvern show. This is supposed to be a Christmas tree made out of driftwood, but I just got a bit carried away and it's like kind of stopped because I ran out of wood. So can't go to the beach to get any more, so that's going to have to wait. What else we got? There's the office. There's the kayak. I've got a new set of wheels for the kayak, but I can't get kayaking. There's the bike. I should really go out in. When the heron attacked, the 5 fish that I've got were actually living in an IKEA storage box for a while, and I've got some of the water left over, which I'm using that water to feed the plants because it's full of nutrients. So yes, and there's the water butt. But the other jobs I've done, what other jobs have I done? So the other jobs I've done is I sorted out the electrics for the pump here, and I got a double socket fitted for the pump, and I also sorted out a little junction box down the bottom there. Yeah, I've just got to tidy the cables up. Little junction box, and that's coming from just a double socket on the wall over there. And what else have I been doing? I've been doing loads of planting stuff. So I've trimmed back the rosemary, that's all nicely trimmed. I planted I don't know if you see it down there, tiny little dwarf golden delicious. That was in a pot. I've repotted loads of things. I'm not surprised at the amount of stuff that was kind of needing a new pot. There we go, this is a nicely cleaned up, what you can clean up. Gas box. What else have I done? Oh yeah, over in the corner, so if I step up on the decking, over in the corner over here, we've got the swingy chair, and the roof blew off the swingy chair, and there was the winds we had at the end of last year. So I decided to build a little pergola over the top of it, a little roofy roof. But Mrs. B didn't like it, so I took it all apart and turned it into that planter that you've just seen around the back. So I've moved, we got quite a bendy, I think it's a pear tree, could be an apple, who knows. So I've moved that behind the swingy chair, and it's like hopefully going to take over a little bit. Got loads of stuff in pots. What else we got? Oh yeah, planted, repotted that. I think that's a pomegranate, maybe, who knows. That's a peach. I think it might be an ice peach. No, it's a crimson peach. That is a ice peach, which we actually had 2 peaches on it last year. That is a cherry bush. What else we got? And then all these in the big square planters are trees. They're dwarf trees, and you got a mix. I don't know what they are, and they've all got bulbs in them as well. Got a little olive that's got a bit out of control. Then I planted radish and beans in that little rectangular planter there. I separated a whole load of strawberry plants. I think I've got 9 strawberry plants on the go. I repotted a number of acers into bigger pots. I repotted that there, which is lovely, and I can't remember the name of it. So Sarah knows it, I don't know. So yeah, so look, there's some lovely bulbs and another tree. There's a bay, and the bay's gone a bit bushy. Another tree, another olive. What else have we got? Oh yeah, in here, there's a big planter. I planted radish in there, and I repotted that acer, which I quite like that acer, that's lush. And then I potted broad beans in this little pot. And this container here had strawberries and raspberries in it last year, but they didn't like being together. So I've taken the strawberries out of there and put them in a pot. So that's just raspberries. And let's look in the summer house. This is where the action happens. So in here, I've planted so many seeds in here. So what have we got? So we've got Roma tomatoes, got pumpkins, Tumbling Tom tomatoes, they're going to go in hanging baskets. Then we've got jalapenos, we've got dahlias, marigolds, giant sunflowers, they go at the front, we do that every year. Then I got petunias in here, and violas, and then what else we got? And then in here we got, these are all flowers. So in here we got some pansies, some nasturtium, and some Gaudetia. Don't know what that is, never heard of it before, but let's see what it looks like. Sorry, I'm like, I'll be pretty stable with my phone. And then in here, what we've got in here, we've got some hyacinths, some Livingston daisies, and some Campaglia. I think they're going to go in probably pots. And then in this one, we got marigolds. No, we've got Morning Glory. Boom, boom. And then we've got sweet peas. And then what have we got down there? Have I done those ones? Got some more jalapenos. Oh, these are all the chilies. Yeah, loads of chilies in that one there. And we've got basil. Whole tray of basil. So we've got basil and tomatoes, which go well. And then down here, we've got, what's that then? Courgettes. Got to figure out how to go grow courgettes in pots because I got into trouble last year. Oh no, that's courgette and that's courgette. So I've got 20 courgettes. I'm going to be in trouble. No, I haven't got 12. Can't count. That's all right. Don't panic. We've got broad beans in there. And then what's in this one? Drum roll. In there is lobelia. They were really nice in pots last year. Bought them in Orcos, but obviously can't buy them now. And then in there we got more lobelia, so 2 different kinds of lobelia. And then here we got, hey, more lobelia, 3 kinds of lobelia. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Don't think I've done anything at the front. I've been doing these training sessions with a company called Redgate for 5 hours a day for the last 3 days. So that's been keeping me busy. That's kind of it. Oh, I've tidied the garage. I emptied the garage out and sorted some stuff out and put it all back in again. So let's go and see the garage. What's in the garage now? Oh, the fish. The fish are being. I've just fed them. They're being quite happy. See the fishes? Oh, fishes. Hello, fishes. How are you, fishes? Fishes. See, look, they're quite happy until they get big. I'll have to find a new home. So if I quickly go and show you the garage and then I'll call it a day. Because you're probably bored. Not as bored as me, but boardy McBoardface. Oh, I've started playing a game called EVE Online as well, which is really good. You fly spaceships and stuff. So this is the garage that was an absolute mess. That big sheet of wood, I bought that probably a couple of years ago. And I need to just finish off the ceiling of the porch in the office. And there's a load of hanging baskets. There's loads of stuff to go to the dump, which is all that. There's my new wheels for my kayak. Yeah, there's hanging baskets for everything, box and started stacking it. So I've now got empty shelves. There's all the camping stuff. There's my picture of Iron Man, which I'm going to take that to a charity shop when I can. There's the camping stuff with the tarpaulin over it, so ready. There's the trailer. Oh, there's a bit of corrugated sheeting left, which I've got another job to do with that. Yeah, so that's me. Well, I hope you're having fun. You're not as bored as me. And just keep yourself busy. Give yourself targets and things you want to achieve every day. And that'll make this easier. Keep us out of mischief. Like everybody, I think we're all missing that kind of face-to-face contact, but we'll be back again soon. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.